The International Criminal Court resolves the controversy over Netanyahu's immunity, reasons for the occupation prime minister's rejection of the ceasefire in Gaza, and an accusation of the former Brazilian president of attempted coup. The immunity of the occupation prime minister has recently sparked widespread controversy after the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant against him and his former defense minister Yoav Gallant, as the French Foreign Ministry considered Netanyahu to have immunity that applied to states that are not members of the International Criminal Court, which is the case with Israel. On the other hand, the spokesman for the International Criminal Court confirmed in exclusive statements to AlQahera News that the judicial prosecutions issued against the Prime Minister of the occupation's government and his former defense minister are legal judicial arrest warrants and are not affected by any immunity or political considerations. While the ceasefire agreement in Lebanon was welcomed internationally, the question arose again about the secrets of delaying the ceasefire in the Gaza Strip, and the American newspaper The New York Times highlighted the opinion of analysts who ruled out the contribution of what happened in Lebanon to calming the situation in Gaza. Analysts believe that the reason for not reaching an agreement in Gaza is related to the occupation prime minister's fears of the collapse of his extreme right-wing government once the aggression on the Gaza Strip ends, especially since Hezbollah's position in Lebanon was weak, which prompted the Israeli government to agree to make some concessions. But the situation is different in Gaza, with 100 Israelis still held as hostages so far. Despite the relative calm in the situation, Iranian threats returned again to respond to Israeli airstrikes, as the Iranian foreign minister confirmed during a visit to Lisbon, Portugal, that Iran is studying developments in the region and still reserves the right to respond to Israeli strikes. The conditions experienced by female prisoners in the Israeli Damoun prison are getting worse. This was confirmed by the Palestinian Authority for Prisoners and Ex-Prisoners Affairs, which indicated the brutal living conditions that female prisoners have been experiencing since October 7, 2023, with them being deprived of blankets and winter clothes amid the extreme cold, alongside preventing the entry of hygiene and personal care supplies, as well as the low-quality food and its scarcity at the same time. After more than 2 years of former Brazilian President Bolsonaro losing the presidential elections, the police proved that he was trying to carry out a coup in order to remain in power and trying to persuade the army to carry out this coup. But the leaders of the army and air force refused to participate, while the commander of the navy supported this plan, but the former president rejected these accusations, while a law professor confirmed that if these accusations are proven, Bolsonaro will face a prison sentence of 15 years or more.